Good afternoon, good evening, good morning. Jason here at Signature Esports, and a pleasure it is to have you here live and in charge for the BNR Cup Series, Sonoma Raceway, for a lot of stinking fun. They're going to turn left and right here. Southern California is going to be busy for this iRacing feature. Road course at a drag strip located at Sears Point in the southern Sonoma Mountains of Sonoma, California. This road course features 12 turns on a highly hilly course, 160 feet of total elevation change up and down those hills. Absolutely insane. Much love. 62 crew for the win, says Page Motorsports out there on Twitch. Thank you to everybody out there watching on all the platforms, Facebook, Twitch, YouTube. We're looking forward to seeing what these folks are going to be able to do here. The NASCAR circuit is definitely a fun one. That is for darn sure. We'll go over all of that information right after the race information here, as we're going to pop up the starting grid. It's going to be right here for you. Brandon Moore is going to be your pole sitter in this mix. It does look like Brock Page is going to be the outside pole sitter here. The two fastest vehicles separated by 6/100ths of a second. Bud Shearer in third, and Evan Coleman in fourth. So that row two is going to make up two drivers relative about a half second off the speed of the race leader, but of the pole sitter. But that doesn't mean anything. Consistency is going to be the biggest key here. Sean Burke and Dustin German will make up row number 3. Bill Bridgman, Jerry West will make up row number 4. Jacob Carter and Tyler Kay will be there in row number 5. Brian Huntley Jr. and Tyler Bellinger in row number 6. It'll be Justin Reynolds is going to be there in the back. The 00 might be still loading in right here. We'll take a look and just kind of pop that scroll down. There he is, RBS driver back there in the back. That is your starting grid race information for all of the folks over here. Track temperature, super spicy. The weather is going to be a big factor here. A lot of free cars are going to happen. The air temp, we've learned over the course. Go Bud, says Daniel Cowan out there. Good to see you, Dan. How are you doing, my friend? 1.96 miles in length for the drivers here. Now you see the NASCAR turns there. Turn 1 is a horseshoe turn. Turn 2 is going to be a dog leg to the left. Then turn 3 and 4 to the right. And then just kind of some wavering uphill and downhill factors here. It's going to be absolutely insane. We'll see just what these drivers are going to be able to do as they get this thing underway. 18 laps, 1 fast repair, 4 sets of tires, plus the one they start with. 11-mile-an-hour wind, partly cloudy skies. The ever-changing weather at Sonoma will be it. They're going to pace around. I'm going to take this time to make sure that I'm full on my hydration, and hopefully you do as well. Thank you, Brock, for the share out there. Much love to everybody. Let's get ready to roll. BNR Cup Series. They're ready. I am ready. Lights are off on the pace car. Kind of circling around this track. Want to pop up a little bitty screen over here for myself, so we can talk about this race session and what they're going to be doing here. And the track map, that's a very important thing here. Turn 1, we know just after the start-finish line, that's turn 12 right there. They're going to hit the straightaway. Green flag's going to run. SONOMA Raceway, localized cautions. They are not going to be pacing around this bad boy. 5 up to turn 1. The incline to turn 2 is going to be the right-hander. Right here, you're going to see Brandon Moore try to close that down. Turn 2 is going to be, turn 1 is a big one. Turn 2 is almost a big giant right-hander. Hard the brakes into the corner. We'll start seeing those brakes glow. And now into turn number 3, which is going to be a fun little ditty. Hard in the brakes. Turn 5 right here. I missed turn 4. It was back there as a right-hander. Turn 5 right there, as they're kind of getting a little spicy in there. Kind of enjoying it. Brandon Moore, half-second lead already. Downhill strike as they start to roll. 18 laps to go. As you see the rumble strips getting some use here. Hard into the last braking zone. That's turn 11. That's that horseshoe right there. We usually see a lot of drivers get bumper to bumper, especially in the NASCAR circuit. Turn 12 onto the front stretch. That's a big area. Turn 1 right there. Turn 2 is the right-hander uphill right here. Turn 2. Turn 3 is going to be back to the left at the crest of the hill. Then a downhill to turn 4, which is going to be a right-hander. Right here up top. Right-hander right about here. Then you're watching them make that right-hander. Turn 5 is going to be another right-hander right here. Just a dog leg right-hander. Kind of crest it, get up on top of the rumble strips. Turn 6 is basically a 110-degree turn. Ooh, a little free. That's Brock Page right behind him. He's starting to get into the circuit. 7, and then into the S's, 8 and 8A. Then uphill to turn 9, which is going to be a little bender all the way around the racetrack. Turn 10 is going to be in the mix right here, a little right-hander right here, all the way up to turn 11, which is that hard braking zone. Let's ride along with one of these drivers and give ourselves some love. The doctor is in, and he ordered some road racing here at Sonoma. Wine Country is busy, Sonoma, California. Brock Page right behind. Here's the nose camera of Brock Page. And the race is on. Brock Page not trying to get himself too far to the inside. It is going to be very close to the back bumper. You can disrupt the flow, and just how you can see how spicy the tires are right here. 5 of Brandon Moore in and out just a little bit right there. You see how netcode kind of, a little free for Brock Page. Netcode can be an issue when it comes to blinking in and out, but Brandon Moore doing a good job, and so is Brock Page of holding on to those times. Both of these drivers have some fast times in the series. Moore through the gears, about a second off the pace right now. I think he's going to just kind of work himself into a good position here. Jerry West over the top of the 14, 9 seconds back right now, but I think everybody's still trying to settle in and get their bearings, get these tires nice and freed up here. Different gears for different drivers as far as the way they work things. Evan Coleman to the 95. Here's what that horseshoe looks like as they get into the 5-second mark, 5.5 seconds. He is right there. He sees Bud Shearer in front of him. What's great about this race course is that you can really find and see what drivers are in front of you. Tyler Kay had an issue. He's 22 seconds back right now. It said he crashed on lap 2, but we'll see if he has any damage here. It doesn't look like. I think he just had to stop really fast. It looks like that car is doing just fine. So he gets around to the front stretch. He's going to hit turn 1 and take that uphill climb. Brandon Moore out front. He runs the fastest lap of the race, 1:18.61 off the racetrack to make that turn. Brock Page right behind him. Good moves It didn't really count as an off track, but it takes a lot of it. Come on, bud, says Nathan Bogart out there. Good to see you, Nate. How you doing, brother? Tyler K back. Got himself worked around right there. He got spun around, a little left side damage for him. So he will look at that. Phil Bridgman having some spiciness going on with the tires as well. Something to keep in mind with when you guys are out there setting up your race sessions. Reminder that when the air temperature is very close to the track temperature, that does play a factor on how the tires handle. Now, of course, hotter temperatures are going to make things a little bit spicier. Cold temperatures are going to give a lot of grip, but free up the vehicle over a long haul. But if you can keep your track settings as close to the air settings, then you get a little bit better of a race kind of right away. But that just depends. It all depends. 14 to go. Brandon Moore, Brock Page, Bud Shearer, Evan Coleman, Sean Burke in the number 7. There's the RBS machine. Good to see Sean having some fun. Jacob Carter in full send mode in the Havoline 20. KTN on the top. I think that's what that says. Right now, Sean working that car. These cars do look good. One thing I do like about Sonoma Race Ray is that it does look good. Oh, PTW Racing. Sorry about that. Is it PT or FT? Is it for the win? Or is it pay to win? Full send mode. You hear how free the tires are. You can hear that in the settings here. The 7, not giving any room on the front stretch. Let's turn up your volume a little bit for the in-car so you can take and see exactly what we're doing. Into the gears. Hard to the braking zone for the horseshoe. These drivers start to catch up. There's the RBS driver in front. Let's take a look and see what Brock Page is doing. He had gained some ground on Brandon Moore. And now Brandon Moore starting to close down some of that distance. Ooh, a little free for Brock Page. He gets a little spicy on the tires there. Hashtag spicy in chat for me because we love the spiciness. Ooh, a little free. Come on, Brock Page, say out there. Bud Shearer getting shout-outs. Where's what Bud is doing? Bud just trying to take us to... Oh, hold on, Bud. Down into that turn. Here's what it looks like. Full send mode in order. Big special thank you to all the folks who have tuned in over the course of the last several weeks here on these Saturday nights. Saturday night racing will continue for the BNR Cup Series. But just got to let you know, folks, that this will be my last race on Saturdays for a while. I am taking on some extra work to be able to make sure that we're taking care of things over here at Signature Esports in the household, making sure we can pay our bills and take care of some folks, and just kind of catch everything back up from the old pandemic era. It's not been very kind to a lot of small businesses, and my small business has suffered as well. So we're taking on some extra work to do this. This is a great. It has nothing to do with the league, nothing to do with anything like that, so I don't want any rumors to be started about any of that stuff. I want folks to know that I appreciate that BNR Cup Series bringing me on this for this long. We talked to I sent him a message about a week and a half ago and said, hey, this is, maybe it was about a week ago, something like that, and I said, hey, this is going to be my last one, folks. I want to make sure that folks are going to be able to be taken care of, and they can be sure to have time to find somebody before the end of the series. So, folks, it's been a pleasure broadcasting the BNR Cup Series and hearing you folks out there. So keep tuning in for all the racing and all the fun stuff, because I tell you, I'm not done with broadcasting. That's for sure. I'm just not going to be on Saturday nights for a little while. I'm gonna try to do some more things. If you do catch me on, it'll be on Twitch, and it'll probably be very late, and I'll be gaming or doing something like that. But for the most part, we're going to be looking at some other things. We're going to do 42 off track, 22 of Dustin German trying to go around. This 0-0 of Justin Reynolds behind. So Saturday nights are going to be free for a little while. We're going to make sure to take care of that. There's Burke into the wall right there. A lot of drivers able to avoid him. Nice job. Sean Burke able to get himself back up and around. He's got some catching up to do. Just a little bit. 11 laps to go. 100% fuel in these cars, so I'm pretty sure they're going to be able to make it all the way around this on one pit stop, but I could be mistaken. We could be mistaken. All the way around. Brandon Moore, Brock Page still in a 1-2 fight. They are doing a pretty decent job. Bud Shearer getting spicy on the tires on the exit of that was turn 5. Here is turn 6, and the S is right there. Turn 7 coming around. 93 and third. Evan Coleman trying to track him down. Gives a little bunny hop right there. Full send mode in effect, like we talk about. Drivers up the most spots. Justin Reynolds, the 00, started at the back of the field. He's coming around, and he's catching up to some of these drivers. His last lap, 121.48, but he's been able to make some things work. Brian Huntley Jr. off track. Looks like he was able to get himself righted back around. That was on lap 7, so he is trying to do his best. Right behind him is Brandon Moore, the race leader. Huntley about to go to lap down here in last place. Tyler Kay in 19th. Phil Bridgman in 11th. Phil trying to hold on to that car. These tires are being rough for him. 7. Burke going to pit road. Is he going to pit road? No, he's not going to pit road. He's out there completing laps. He's got some nose damage. Tyler Bellinger in the 42, making some things work. Give me the chats, folks. I want to see you out there. I want to see you talking. You're all amazing. Brock Page into the turns. Going to make the pass for the lead. Brock Page takes over on turn 6. Good race line for him. Spicy tires starting to happen. 10 laps to go. As they come around, Sean Burke having some off-track issues for himself. He's going to be able to try to right that up. You got to mix it. You can't wrong any rights. You can't right any wrongs, but you can do your best to work. 5 of Brandon Moore back in the hunt for the lead here. Turn 11 coming up into the braking zone. 62 up, high into the corner, drops into the braking zone. It's going to have the better turn off the corner. It's going to carry speed. 5's free. Loses that speed. 62 did exactly that. Into the corner, dropped the gears, and it's now onto the throttle. 9 laps to go. Sonoma Raceway here for the BNR Cup Series. Move over Miami. James, what's going on out there? Good to see you, my friend. Thank you for sharing the stream. Thank you for the like out there as well. Much love to you, my friend. I hope you're having a fantastic day. We enjoy you all. Thank you so much. BNR Cup Series, Sonoma Raceway. Where are they at next week? Let's take a look and see where they're at next week. So that way we can point you in the right direction. I don't know who's broadcasting yet. It might be the BNR guys. It might be Brian over the BNR Racing side. I'm not quite sure, but we'll see. Schedule looks like for next week. You're at Sonoma this week. Nashville is going to be next week. So 326 next Saturday. You're going to be able to, if you're tuning in to watch them race, you're going to be able to look at Nashville. They're going to run 120 laps over there. And then they'll be back at Road America on 4-2. Atlanta on 4-9. New Hampshire, Pocono, Indianapolis Road Course. And then all the way to 528 where they're going to have Daytona. That's about 9 weeks away. Then they start the full schedule. They basically have a full NASCAR race schedule going on here. About 36, 37 races for the drivers. It's a lot of driving, but who knows? We might be able to see what's going on with it. It'll be a ton of fun. Always good to see folks out there. Much love to you. We appreciate you. Brock Page out front. The hunt is on. Coleman, Shearer in 3rd and 4th. Evan Coleman trying to gain some speed on the RBS driver right there. Jacob Carter down low. He's got caught up to 3rd, 4th. He's trying to make that work. Dustin German and Justin Reynolds, fastest drivers on the racetrack last time by, besides Jacob Carter. Jacob Carter a full second over the field at the moment. So he's making quite a lot of work, and his relative is closing to Brock Page and Brandon Moore. 10 seconds and looking like he's trying to do some good here. Much love to everybody out there. Big special thank you to all the folks that support me over here at Signature Esports, Nerds Doing Nerd Things podcast, for being a caution sponsor. We are not going to have a caution, but I am going to go ahead and throw up their video because they're absolutely amazing. Much love to them. All of my cautions, Nerds Doing Nerd Things podcast, I see them all the time over at Spotify. Those guys are absolutely amazing. Go and check them out for me. I know that they would appreciate it. Also, a big thank you to Maximus Sports Cards. You can find them on Facebook. Get those sports cards breaks in. Get yourself some trading cards. You want some die casts, he's got those as well. Make sure you check out my affiliate link for Green Man Gaming. Get yourself a discounted game. Also, if you want to know where I get my energy from, well, that's something that folks have always asked me. When I started over the course of the last couple of weeks, it's been something that was shown to me a while ago, and then, whoa, Bud Shearer going around back here. He's gonna whip that car around. I think he got free and hit the turtle right there. As the 22 does just that. He did the same thing that Bud Shearer did. So Bud's gonna have his work cut out for him. He's gonna have to try to make some things work, get himself around this racetrack right now. The top two still within arm's reach of each other. There's a link in the description where you can save 10%, and that is by using my promo code, Signature10, by shopping at WDUBBY. There's an organic drink and an organic powder that gives me all the energy I need, helps me think, helps me do my job. And actually, it's been helping my throat a lot, too, with all the broadcasting that I've been doing. It's been kind of nice. I drink that in the morning to help my mental clarity, and then I have a glass of it before I get into all of this stuff. Makes me think better, and it helps me stay hydrated. It helps my throat. Absolutely wonderful. So go check them out. Check out the links in the description on Facebook and YouTube. Much love to you, to all those folks, and what they do over there. I appreciate them, and I appreciate all of you. 6 laps to go, and Brock Page trying to extend that lead over Brandon Moore. Brandon's not done yet. Evan Coleman to third. Jacob Carter in fourth. Justin Reynolds in fifth. Dustin German right where he started. Try to be comfortable. Brian Huntley Jr. off track right there, but I think he was just making way for some of the other drivers. Bud Shearer leaving pit road. 6 laps to go. He's going to go ahead and get himself up in the mix. Tyler K went ahead and came to pit road as well. He's got himself a fast repair and some tires. We might be seeing some green flag pit stops here. We'll see. We shall see. Brock Page, full second, being made up. Different parts of the tracks better for some of the drivers. Brock Page able to work the back half of the track a little bit better. Front part of the track is going to be Brandon Moore's better line here, I think. Once they get past here's turn 5. Once they get about past turn 5 and turn 6, that's when Brock Page seems to turn it on here. Here's turn 6. They get around this corner, gets into the corner very nicely. The 5 up on the heels of the 62 there. Good run for him. But this is where I think we're going to see how the entrance and exits of the corner. He hops the wheels up on the turtle right there a little bit, 3/4 of a second. Down to about half a second as they get into the final turn over here. Or one of the final turns into turn 11. The 5 trying to find room into the corner. 62 has turn 11 in his sights. 5 able to make that work just a little bit better right there. But the turn much better. I think all the ground that Brock Page gains is right there in turn 11. And onto the front stretch. Now Brandon Moore able to soak up some of that draft. Evan Coleman, 15.8 seconds back as Jacob Carter in the hunt. The 20 and the 00 searching for higher than the top 5. Somebody wants to be one of these two drivers back here, the 20 or the 00. The 20 has some nose damage. They both want to be right there in that third spot. 4 laps to go. Not much they can do to try to be able to make this one work. They're going to be able to hold on, though, and definitely finish inside the top 5, barring any kind of catastrophe. Dustin German, 29 seconds off. See some right side damage for that driver. Jerry West there in the number 7. Spot the number 14. Double the number of the position that he is in. Sean Burke He's got some nose damage as well. He's trying to make that work. Brock Page, 1.3 seconds as he carries to number 5. He is off on that last lap on this by about a second. Ooh, somebody got into the wall back there. Somebody did something. It was Tyler K. It sounded like Tyler. And Phil Bridgman getting involved in something there. Tyler's going to park it. Phil Bridgman has no hood. Let's take a look and see what happened to Phil here. Phil got around the corner. Gets himself into the front stretch. I think, the 19 was spinning. And Phil not able to avoid that. Let's go back to start of the race here, live session. And right now, Phil was up a little bit. He was able to make some things work. There's Bud Shearer, brand new car for him. He's back in the mix. He's going to try to finish inside the top 10. Brock Page, Brandon Moore. Brandon got spicy off of turn 5 right there. Here's that turn 6 run. Turn 7 to the left here as they continue to roll. 5, Turtle Hops. Gets himself free. Almost has it off track right there. But both of these drivers doing a phenomenal job. Right along. There it is. Little lady telling me in my ear that my batteries are low in my headset. Apologies about that. It's supposed to have a 24-hour battery life. Maybe it's the charger. I don't know. I have had them in for about 8 hours, so that is kind of how things have worked for today. All good, though. Brock Page, Brandon Moore, Jacob Carter, Justin Reynolds. Reynolds inside the top 4. Evan Coleman drops back. He's got some rear damage right there. Man, oh man. Brock Page holding on for dear goodness. 2 laps to go for the BNR Cup Series, and these 2 drivers are not done yet. The 5 coming around. Ooh. Both of them a little bit spicy right there. 5 did a great job of trying to keep his nose out of the back of Brock Page's car. As we see the turns just being amazing. Here's a look at the aerial view of Sonoma Raceway. This racetrack was one of the fun ones here. So we see the 88 off the side of the track. It's going to go ahead and go a lap down. 5 to the inside. Door banging. 62 to the back of the 5. He tried to make it clear. He comes across the 5's nose. All good, though. Everybody's all right. We've seen that happen before in regular NASCAR. iRacing, the platform for all sim racing. Final lap, white flag waves. And the only contact made by the front 2 just happened in turn 11. Brock Page able to move over Miami, and I know that Brandon Moore's probably in full send mode right now. It is a win-and-you're-in situation for the drivers when it comes to the playoffs, so we'll see exactly what that is. 62 able to carry. Brandon Moore makes up a ton of time on that turn. Gets all the way down here. Turn 11's the turn that we might see that extra send. Brandon Moore back here. Oh, man. He had a moment where I thought the catch-up was going to happen. Brandon sent it into the corner, trying to make sure that he's working. 62 comes around for the final 2 turns as he starts to look at the straightaway for the horseshoe. Braking zone. Turn 11. Full send mode. Brock Page comes across the stripe. He's going to win it here at Sonoma and take it all the way around and pull the drift and helicopter it out for me. Good run. Good drive off. He will no doubt park it right there. Congratulations to him as these drivers will start to celebrate. There's a lot of drivers still out there finishing the course as they will come around. Here is Evan Coleman. Justin Reynolds finishes himself around here. There's Evan Coleman. He's going to finish in 5th. Dustin German right behind him. Jerry West coming across turn 12. He's going to finish across that stripe as well. Tyler Bellinger trying to finish turn 11. Burke and Bud Shearer still in the hunt for positions as Brian Huntley Jr., he's a lap down. Bud Shearer making the pass as you see the Toyota and the Chevy all right there. Bellinger making it work, 0-0. Gonna burn it out. Sean Burke will finish. Bud Shearer will be back in 10th. Phil Bridgman will finish 11th. Brian Huntley Jr. will finish in 12th. Brock Page, your race winner. And we'll take a look at your race results. Brock Page, Brandon Moore, Jacob Carter, Justin Reynolds, Evan Coleman, Dustin German, Jerry West, Tyler Bellinger, Sean Burke, Bud Shearer, Phil Bridgman, Brian Huntley Jr., and Tyler Kay. The 13 drivers left. And the race, or the 13 drivers in the Sonoma race, a lot of folks don't like road racing, but it can be some good racing. And that was some good racing for both Brock Page and Brandon Moore, and all the other drivers that were able to race around each other. It was good fun. Nice little quick race for them, too. Because I tell you what, it can become, if you run too long, these drivers are going to get very tired, and they do a phenomenal job. Let's take a look at let's talk to the man himself. He's going to burn it down. Centralia, Illinois. For Brock Page, congratulations on the race win here as you burn it down, the number 62. Having a good old-fashioned slugfest. Congratulations on the race win here. Talk to me about this one. You and Brandon had a great race there for a long, long, long time, and you're able to hold on to it. Talk to me about this one.
I didn't expect to come here and run this good. I didn't even practice any until today, so I'll take it.
Well, not practicing and being my neighbor to the you're from Centralia. I grew up in Effingham, just so you know.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that's where I grew up. For the most part, but my adolescence, up until I was about I don't know, 7 or 8, Mississippi was where we were from, and then went to high school in Illinois, and that's Effingham. Effingham's where I was where I hail from, so I know where Centralia is. We used to play in football.
Oh, okay. Well, sorry about that.
No, don't be sorry. Don't be sorry. We had back in, well, this was in the late 90s. So back in the late 90s, it was competitive football. You never knew who was going to win. Brock, it was a good race. Sonoma, it's one of the shorter road courses here, but it's the elevation changes and it just seems like every car everything that you put on this racetrack is going to be super, super loose and super free.
Yeah, it was a little sketchy through about 6 through 9 for me on this track, and I felt like my best corners were 1 through 5, and then everywhere else is just kind of, I don't know, loose centrals, what we'll call it.
I was watching you, and your speed compared to Brandon was he was catching you 1 through 5, and you were better on the back half. Especially
Really?
turn 11, the horseshoe turn was your best turn here. That's where you gained the most speed off the driver in front of you or the driver in back behind you. So yeah, we were watching. I promise
That's
we were
weird.
watching.
Because
So
from holding the wheel, that felt like my slowest corner. I guess, I don't know. I guess slower's faster.
consistency is always key, right? Brock, that's how you won the race, and it was a phenomenal one at the end. There at the very end, you were coming into turn 11 whenever Brandon was trying to come into you. It just looked like a kind of a racing incident. You were trying to get down low and thought you were clear, and kind of came across his nose. I know that. I don't think there was any ill will there. He didn't full send it on you, so pretty sure you apologized. Pretty sure you apologized right away.
Well, we talked in this Discord right before we got in here, so we're all good. I don't mind banging fenders with people as long as we don't, get annihilated going into 11. I have to go back and watch the replay because honestly, I did not know he was there until we made contact. So I don't know if I came down into him or he locked him up. I don't know what happened yet. So as soon as I get out of here and look at the replay, we'll know. But I mean, we're good. We already talked, so
Oh
I
yeah.
don't think there'll be ill feelings there.
No, not even say anything like that. You both were coming in the corner. You were using your turn. He was using the way he was turning. His nose was just there. Not that it was late, not that it was early. It was kind of like just bad timing for both.
Yeah, um, it was pretty
But
fun though. I mean, it was challenging. It really was.
Sonoma can be that way. Southern California has a new winner, but he is from Centralia. So make sure that you give your love and your shout outs to him. Brock, go ahead and do that.
Uh, just everybody that's in here, Brian and his guys. I just got promoted to admin status, so that was a first. But we didn't have no issues, so I don't think we have to go back and review anything. I haven't talked to them yet, so I don't know. I really enjoyed the no cautions thing because it really just gave everybody a chance to just go out there and drive, and whoever was the most consistent and stayed on the track was going to win. And between me and Brandon, I don't know what happened from third on back because I don't remember being around him. Like we took off, and after lap 5, I feel like we were a pretty good distance away from him.
Yeah,
So
spicy tires got everybody.
yeah, they were. Brandon said he burned his up, but he'll tell you that in his interview. So
Yeah.
um, it was pretty fun, and I just want to say thank you for being here. I heard you're taking a break, and that's respected. We've all got to do that every once in a while. So, but I appreciate what all you've done for us, and I don't know if you're coming back eventually, but I really do appreciate it. You have a good following, and so any eyes that we can have on this little league are much appreciated from us.
It's been a pleasure. Probably not coming back. At least not for the rest of the season. If I'm on Saturdays, it's going to be on for unless something changes. I'm taking Saturdays to make up some extra work and do some office work or do some things that I need to catch up on for the real world kind of situation here. And Saturday is kind of the only day that wasn't prepaid up through their season to be able to do so. So just taking a break and just kind of do it. That's kind of what we're doing. I hate to do it to the league, and I know that they'll find somebody comparable enough to replace me, but. It's been a pleasure, Brock, and it's good to see that you're getting some responsibility here and being able to take care of these guys. Good group of drivers. They just need to race.
Yeah, I think everybody does. Racing is a good drug for most of us. It keeps us busy on Saturdays, at least during the night hours. So keep some of us out of trouble. But no, man, like I said, I guarantee everybody in here really appreciates everything you've done for us throughout the season. Um, but hey, it's been fun.
Hey, it's a ton of fun for. I say it every day. It's a ton of fun for everyone. It's fun for me. This is my nighttime. It's been my nighttime pastime for almost 2 years now. So we'll be excited with it. But Brock, I'm going to let you go. Get to these other guys. Congratulations on the race win. It's good to see. It's good to hear you in the up here and being able to enjoy yourself and see you in the checkered finish.
Yep. Thank you, buddy. Have a good one.
Always Brock Page, your race winner, does a bang up job. Enjoys himself. Let's talk to the guy who led some laps as well and comes home second. Had a great battle going on there with Brock. Brandon Moore, congratulations on a P2 finish here. I've always seen you be strong at road courses, though.
Yeah, I'm usually pretty decent at the road courses. I don't know why, but I enjoyed it. Me and Brock there, we had a really good battle there. I thought I had a shot at that second to last lap going to that final hairpin, but I just lost the final drive to drive off the corner. Just couldn't get the power down, and I think he's able to save a little bit more tire, just trying to keep pace with me early.
It looked like that was just bad timing for both of you. I mean, you had that corner locked in, and you were going to turn that corner He was trying to run his natural turn, and I think it was a combination of you two. I think that if it sticks and he's just a little bit higher there, you make that pass on the exit. But who knows what would happen in that next lap too. But you guys did a phenomenal job. You guys raced. You made the race for the 18 lapper here. Very interesting. It did seem like things were very loose. He said about 5 or 6 laps in, he was starting to get very free. How'd it run for you?
Uh, it was really 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 slick out there. I didn't have a lot of grip throughout the whole race, to be honest with you. I'm gonna guess the track temp was pretty hot, but that's
Yep.
what you expect out there. I mean, that's just the kind of racing that it produces. It makes for an interesting show. It's a really drivers oriented track. There's a lot of throttle control there that's involved with this track. If you can manage your throttle, you can get a good finish.
Yeah, it was a good finish, and I tell you what, we saw some wheel hopping, we saw all kinds of things, my man. Congratulations! Give your shout outs out there. I appreciate you. I meant to have Brock do the same thing, but you can double up his.
I just want to thank all the admins for throwing this on. I want to thank you for providing a good broadcast for all the fans out there. You've done an excellent job. I hate to know that this is the last one you're going to be throwing for us, but I wish you the best in your endeavors.
It's just it's a break from Saturday night stuff. That's all it really is for me. I'm still going to be broadcasting, still going to be out there. We'll be taking care of folks just the same, trying to keep up the same show. But I know that I'll see you guys again. I've seen you guys. I'm starting to see more and more drivers in the leagues that pick me up, and it's because most of the referrals come from the drivers that we broadcast for. So Brandon, I know I'll see you again. I know that you and I run officials together occasionally too. So if I don't see you in a broadcast, I'll see you on the racetrack.
All right, that sounds good, buddy. Y'all have a
All right.
blessed night.
You too. Brandon Moore comes home second and does a wonderful job of managing that racetrack. And the guy that was on fire lit those tires up. And when they say light the tires and what is it? What is it? Smoke the tires, light the fires. That's exactly what we were seeing out of you. Walk me through this race for you. Jacob, you got me. Sorry about that.
That track was horrible. No grip. Couldn't get no grip. Yeah. So after about 2 or 3 laps, it was no grip. You couldn't get nothing done. You couldn't get a drive in. But we held it off, and we got that win. I 95 pinched me on the little exit with that big turtle, and I didn't mean to hit him, but he said I hit him. I didn't get nothing, but you know how that goes. He he hit the turtle, or I hit him avoiding the turtle, knocked him out of the way, got third, and Justin was coming.
Mm-hmm.
And man, I just tell you what, Justin was a good driver, drove it in pretty good, and luckily we could hold third. So shout out to FTW, my racing team. Shout out to Brian for putting this on. Shout out to you. I know this is your last race with us, which hope the best for you, and I hope you get everything straightened out, and I hope you come back to us if we ever need you. And
Yeah.
but this Haviland car was on fire. That's all I gotta say.
It was on fire. That's what Chris said. Put it out there. Kick the tires and light the fires. Everybody says. I couldn't remember. It's like I have my own sayings. You know. I mean that's kind of the way it rolls. Yeah. I mean you drove a consistent race even with the tires being free. You were flying around this racetrack. It took. I was trying to pull back your fastest lap time, and it's not pulling up for me at the moment. I'd have to change screens, but I don't want to do that because your name's up, and we want to make sure that you're showing. But you ran your fastest lap. It wasn't early. It was a little later in the racetrack, and you were catching Brandon Moore there about it was like 2 seconds of the last 4 laps.
Yeah, Brandon said he had nothing for Brock, so me and him was talking in the waiting room for the interview, and he said after he raced him for a couple laps, his car just fell off. So, like I told him, I was like, this track, it's horrible. I don't know what they did to it, but whoo, they didn't fit something. I'm not going.
Yeah, when your air temperature is like 20 to 30 degrees cooler than your track temperature, you're going to have spicy tires. And that's where folks, pay attention to when you're on iRacing, pay attention to what the track temperature is over the air temperature, because if it's about 20 to 30 degrees difference, you're going to be free. And so you have to kind of adjust for that. That's just little inside information from the broadcaster's point of view.
Right, yeah. Like this track, I love this track, man. Like NASCAR 14 and 15, I love this track. I dominate at it, and then you get up on this, and you're like, wow, what did I miss?
Whole different
So
situation, right?
it's a whole different story. So, NASCAR 14, 15 is, like a realistic game, but iRacing is scanned, and they got everything on point. So every bump, every ding, every slick in the road, you just know it's there. So, but
it's gonna
can't.
be a ton of fun, man.
Oh yeah, but I can't really complain about this. Third overall. I've been moving, getting stuff fixed and situated, so I'll be here a little bit more often. But you're leaving us. I'm kind of sad about that, but but
Yeah, it's all personal related. I got to make sure that I take care. You got to take care of the fam first, and take care of things that, that you gotta push for. And I can't have a $1 million dream on a 9 to 5 attitude. So I've got to do a little bit more on Saturday to catch some things back up. And this is the only thing that I could give up. To be able to do that, so which is a shame, but at the end of the day, I'm hoping that it's going to rebound pretty quickly without having to have any other things that I have to give up. So, but Jake, it was a great race, and I appreciate the sentiments, and I know that you guys are going to go on, and it's going to be just fine. Everybody's going to be able to check it out, right?
yes, sir. But I know how you mean personal, because I have a little baby on the way, and I have one that's a brat. So another family member to addition.
Yeah, between Mrs. Sig and I, we have 6 kids. Oldest is about to be 20, and the youngest is she just turned 8 in January. So it's all about the family, and that's what it is. So
That's right.
but my man, much love and appreciation. I know you guys are gonna have some fun next week in Nashville, and I look forward to checking it out wherever it's gonna be. I'll make sure that once we know, I'll put it on our Facebook page so that everybody can watch it too.
Yes, sir. Y'all come and check us out. Which, if you want to come check us out, if you have any spare time, come on. And we'd love to have all y'all. Thank y'all for supporting us, like y'all been. Thank you as well for supporting us.
And we do what we can. Jake, I appreciate you, and congrats once again on the P3 finish here.
Appreciate it.
Always, always. Jacob Carter finishes in 3rd, and that is my final Saturday race for a while on the streams with iRacing. Occasionally you might catch me on Saturday doing some gaming or doing some streaming, but it might be very late. So we're going to reserve Saturday for work and make sure that I can utilize Saturday for bookings and stuff like that. Folks, I own and operate a photography and media business here where I live, and that is Saturdays are starting to become later and later for me for work and for what I need to take care of. So that is pretty much the reason why I'm taking it off, and I need to be able to accommodate my local clients as well. And they're absolutely amazing. These folks are absolutely amazing, and I had to give up a day. It was either Thursday or Saturday, and the Wheels America Cup Series is taking care of me. These drivers have been great. So I needed to take off Saturdays to be able to do it, just to kind of fit some more of everybody's schedule. So, but much love and appreciation. If you need any graphic work or anything like that, hit me up as well. You guys can do that through the Signature Esports Facebook page. If you need gaming logos designed or overlays, I do that stuff as well. So, but just a reminder that that's exactly what we do. That's what I do for a living. This broadcasting just iRacing and gaming and streaming just feeds right into what I do for a living. which is media, photography, media, graphic design, web design, all kinds of stuff. So that's what I'm trying to do. That's why I'm trying to get back on track from the start of 2020. I mean, it really wrecked everybody, and kind of been lackadaisical about making the changes in my life to be able to accommodate what I need to when it comes to the regular everyday living. So much love and appreciation. Mike Kinsley, quick one. Brock Page was your race winner, and we'll throw his stuff back up there real quick so you guys can see. Well, maybe it won't. Let's throw up. There it is. Brock Page, your race winner. No, it was a short one. So, my last Saturday for a while. So, but we are going to be back tomorrow. We have 2 races tomorrow. We've got the Outcast Racing League tomorrow afternoon, somewhere in between before or after I think it's before Atlanta starts tomorrow. So make sure you check that out. Outcast Racing League tomorrow afternoon. And then tomorrow evening, the Duck Press Media Solutions Truck Series is going to be up again. That's going to be a ton of fun. Back at it Monday with the IVRL the IVRL HMG Innovations Truck Series. Then Tuesday, we've got NASCAR East Coast Racing League. Wednesday, the Winston Throwback Series. Thursday, Wheels America Cup Series. Friday, the Asphalt Outlaws Racing Series. And then I'm going to do it all again the following week. Much love. We appreciate you. Thank you so much to everybody out there for doing what you do. Thank you for all the new likes. Hey, it's all good. I'm just giving up. It's just Saturday, so I have to give up a day, folks. And the day that I give up is that it's going to be that day. So, we're going to make some things work. So if you need anything, make sure you guys reach out to me. I'll be back. I'll probably be back on a little bit later. We are going to try to do some gaming tonight because I'm, not working on stuff tonight. So we're going to be working on some other things. So, reach out to me if you need anything. We're going to be trying to push to make up some ground and make up, anything that we need to do. And, it's not really, I tell people all the time, this isn't really panic mode for me, but it's, hey, you need to focus kind of mode. And, that's what we're doing. So BNR Cup Series done for me. We'll post, on Facebook when, I find out where they're going to be broadcasted at, and that way you can keep following along with the Cup Series. I do want to be a community and make sure that we take care of them and find out where they're going, so that way you can continue to follow along with the progress of the series, especially if you're rooting on your drivers. And it's going to be a ton of fun. Thank you all. I love you. Brock, appreciate you. Thank you to everybody out there watching. Absolutely. Brock, thank you for the like. Chris, thank you for the like. I got another like a little while. I think it was Lyle that gave me a like. Thank you, Lyle. Appreciate you. Share it out there. Get some exposure for these folks. And, it's going to be a ton of fun. Thank you. And we'll see you in the next one.